To JJ Court. Well, I don't have to, but I will. And I have to remember half of this game because I have not streamed it in a bit. We'll have to reacquaint ourselves with it. I'm sure I'll manage. Also, I need to put on some socks. I'm getting cold feet. Yeah. Haha, already getting cold feet. The stream hasn't even started yet. But let us start for real. What is this game? What are we looking at? That's a good question. I don't know, but I can tell you my best guess. This game is a secret CIA cryptography section hiring product, and it's disguised as ostensibly a game about medieval alchemy, which really did historically have to do a lot with cryptography, with the art of encoding your writing in such a way that nobody can read it unless they have the right kind of key or they figure out the right kind of mechanism to decode your message. And this is certainly a game that does that a lot. And as the overview, the game claims to be written by Basil Valentine, which was a real writer who wrote a book called The 12 Keys or something, which, like, these all are ostensibly about how to make the Philosopher's Stone, the legendary goal of all alchemists. And this one is by Basil Valentine and King Rudolph. No, it's dedicated to King Rudolph and translated by Priestley. And it has a whole 7 pages that are dedicated each to one of these celestial spheres. There is the moon. No, there's first. Actually, it's not in the order that you think. So it's the Mars page, which I tried a little bit, but I haven't managed to solve it. There is the Mercury page, which we have not tried. There is the on the left now. You can barely see it. Let me give you a little bit more space here. Let's make that narrower. Yep. There's the moon on the left now, which also not even touched yet by me, except for very shortly figuring out things about the text. And then there is the Jupiter page, which we have solved. And the final one is the Saturn page, which we also have solved. And then these pages here are a hint on how to decipher this. So on the right, we have 7 paragraphs. And each paragraph is encoded with a different cryptographic trick. And each trick is related to one of the planets that we've seen before. And so in particular, we have... we call this the recipe pages. And on the right, there are 7 paragraphs. Each is encoded with a certain type of encoding. And we have decoded it in some way. So, oh, by the way, Jupiter, we should say, this was a shift cipher. Venus was Rod 13. This is obviously all spoilers. Saturn was... It was numbers, but it was actually... I don't remember what the kind of key was called. well, 5 by 10 grid key or something like that. So we have solved 3 out of 7, and we want to translate more. Of the text so far, the text so far reads to us XZMQSW, WDLKS, OUDFAACENX, OYGICOMY, IQBHRTNX, AABLDF, and so forth, because I don't know what the Mars one is yet. The Jupiter one then reads, possession of a great mind and an even greater curiosity. The Venus one then reads, while transmutation to gold may have eluded many great. And the Saturn one continues that men, the knowledge gained in searching, will doubtless prove. And then it would be, what comes after Saturn? It would be Mercury and then a moon. So there is... Let's actually fill that in here. So it's moon and silver. Oh, makes sense that silver is the moon, right? And before that, paragraph 5 would be Mercury is Quicksilver. Oh, Mercury is Mercury. Right. Kind of makes sense. It actually makes less sense in German, you should know, because in German, Mercury is... The association between the planet and the metal, the liquid metal, is not in the name. So you kind of have to learn that. Whereas in English, it's literally called Mercury. So I guess English is more of an alchemical language than German. Although honestly, we've had a lot of German texts here referenced, and a lot of medieval German people. Okay, so today, which page am I going to start with? So it makes sense, in my view, to continue the text from something that is adjacent to something that I have. So either I want to do Mercury or I want to do Mars. Caryu, was it Caryu? I don't know. Somebody said, oh, they had now figured out Mars. We have tried Mars before. Wait, why did the category not update? This is bad. Let me update the category once again. Games. What's that? Like, there's no Alchemia. There's no Alchemia. Oh, Baron. Hello. There's no Alchemia page, so I can't really put the Steam category to Alchemia. Hello, Baron. How are you? I was just about to decide which mental riddle to attack here. So you came just in time. You're probably going to bed, I assume. It's getting late, I think. Or getting early? Oh, hello, Brelix. Time to sleep? Yeah, it's your time to sleep, Brelix. I mean, you can stay around if you're a big boy. We have done a bit on the Sun page, but let's forget the Sun page. We have never attacked the Mercury page. What have we stumbled into? Are we summoning Cthulhu? I just gave a long explanation. We are not trying to summon Cthulhu, we're trying to make the Philosopher's Stone. We are just trying to make the Philosopher's Stone here. Very short version. It's an encrypted book. There's 7 types of encryptions that lead to an 8 types of encryption that I'm trying to break. Each one associated with one of the planets. I've cracked Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn, and now I'm deciding whether to crack Mars or Mercury next. That's the very short version. And these are the pages of the great book. It's literally a game in Unity that's just simulating a book. That's, so far, that's all it has been. And I've already spent like 14 hours on this, so yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna go with Mercury, because I want to do Mercury. So I'm upgrading the stream to the Mercury page. And Mike isn't here to complain, so... Because Mike is really afraid of the Mercury page. And I want to do the Mercury page. So, let's have a look at the Mercury page. First things first, we need to figure out... actually, this is bad, because I don't want this all to be the wrong kind of font. just copy something in here. It's all the right font. And so what do we have? We have, let's first describe what we see. So we have, is it 12 things? Yes, we have 12 Greek names on a regular 12-gon. I think you're right, 12-gon, if it's a polyhedron with 12 corners. Not fully connected. So there's, not all diagonals are drawn here. So that seems relevant. There is, signs of the Zodiac? Question mark? And, we gotta figure that out. Astrological symbols, Zodiac. You want to figure those? Please show me. Okay, are these the symbols that we have? For example, is that Virgo up there? Let's go from the top. On the top, that looks like Taurus. Okay, let's actually write it, okay? Let's actually write it. We'll do our old trick. And we'll look at the snipping tool. Okay. Okay, for now, let's figure this out. So we have, this is, I'm gonna have to mouse right again, because there's no typing on this. This is a, so this is Taurus. Next one is, ooh, is that even anything? I don't know. What is this one? This one is probably Aquarius. Aquarius. This one is probably the twins. Yeah, Gemini. The Greek words are not the same, because this says Kraneos. And this says Gameileios. And this says Artemisios, which is Artemis. This says Agrianios. Agrianios. Okay, we have to figure out those words. This is Aries. It's probably supposed to be Aries, yeah. You're right. It is probably supposed to be Aries. Oh yeah, and as usual, you're allowed to just riddle with me, unless you literally Google a solution to this game, because then you'll know. But if you're just Googling stuff like, what is the symbol for this or that, that's totally fair game. Because this game is hard. Okay, this is Leo. Leo. This is Virgo. This is... Which one are you? Pisces, I guess. And terrible handwriting hour here. You are the Libra. Libra. Sorry. Anamos. Namos? Okay, you are the Capricorn. Which is a weird thing. Like, if you're Capricorn... I don't even know what is Capricorn. Disclaimer, all of my astrology knowledge comes from Homestuck, so it might not be accurate to what the alchemists thought. Is Homestuck a TV series? Because I have no idea what Homestuck is, or is it a game? Sagittarius. Oh, this is hard to write with the mouse. Sagittarius. Okay, we're just gonna abbreviate it. It's worse. A webcomic full of memes. Brelix has read it. Oh no. Oh no, Brelix has read it. And these are the... This is Cancer? Okay. Oops. Well, I guess I messed that up. Alright, Cancer, and you are Virgo. Okay, we are going to copy that. We are going to put that into the Mercury page. And then we don't need you for now. Okay. So we have the 12 Zodiacs. Now we need to figure out these names. For example, Agrianios. What the heck is Agrianios? Also, what the hell is the new Wikipedia layout? Let me just rip into the new Wikipedia layout. Maybe I just hate it because I'm not used to it, but I also hate it that everything is like unfoldable. Like, why does it all... And also, okay, it looks good now, because I made it narrow, but what is this layout? Like, if I make this wide, what is this? Like, 60% of the page is white space. Hooray. Hooray, I really love it that my Wikipedia looks like a mobile page. What a nice mobile-first design. Yeah, it feels like when you click on a mobile link on desktop. That perfectly describes it. It feels like such a mobile-first design. I'm like... It's terrible. It is utterly terrible. Okay, so, I think I have to click here. No, I have to click here. Now, where do I have to click to search? Wikipedia, I would like to find something. Am I allowed to search you, Wikipedia? Here, okay. Okay, we wanted Agrianios. Okay, Ancient Greek calendar. The Antikythera mechanism. Okay, but we've already found it. We've already found what we were looking for. This is what we call user experience. Okay. Okay, we have the months. Do we have all the months here? So, we definitely have... the Corinthian month names. Corinthian month names. So, we have... Let's check. Do we have Artemisios? Yes, we have Artemisios. Next one. Gameilios. Gameilios. Craneos. Craneos, yeah. Dodecateis. Dodecateis. They are in a weird order, though. I'm starting to wonder whether these connections mean anything. So let's, for example, check. Cranelios should be connected to Phoenikaios. No, let's check Argianios. Agrianios should be connected to Gamilios. Which it is not. It's not connected to Gamilios. So the months are not in the correct order, and they're also not connected in the correct order. That's already feeling like some kind of hint that we need to crack. Okay, yeah. Yep. Okay. So, here's the following thing. The text says... Let's work on the text a bit. they are the signs of the zodiac plus Corinthian month names. Next, we have the following text. Cicero writes of an ancient machine to calculate the future. Surely but a dream. I'm reading the text off below the zodiac thingy. The text, the first two verses. Cicero writes of an ancient machine to calculate the future, surely but a dream. Already makes me think this is the Antikythera mechanism. Let's check. Oops. If we check in the Antikythera mechanism, is Cicero mentioned? Roman world. Cicero's De Republica, first century, blah, 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 blah. Mentions two machines that some modern authors consider some kind of planetarium or orrery, predicting the movements of the sun, the moon, and the 5 planets known at the time. They were both built by Archimedes and brought to Rome by the Roman general Marcus Claudius Marcellus after the death of Archimedes at the siege of Syracuse in 1212 BC. Oh, it's Caryu. Okay, well, fun time is over, everybody. We have to be serious now. No, but also welcome. Yeah. Marcellus had great respect for Archimedes, and one of these machines was the only item he kept from the siege. The second was placed in the Temple of the Virtue. The device was kept as a family heirloom, and in Cicero has Philus, one of the participants in the conversation that Cicero imagined had taken place in a villa belonging... Okay, something blah 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 blah. I had heard of the celestial globe or sphere mentioned on account of the great fame of Archimedes. Its appearance, however, did not seem to me particularly striking. There's another more elegant in form and more generally known, molded by the same Archimedes and deposited by the same Marcellus in the Temple of Virtue at Rome. But as soon as Gallus had begun to explain by his sublime science the composition of this machine, I felt that the Sicilian geometrician must have possessed a genius superior to anything we usually conceive to belong to our nature. Gallus assured us that the solid and compact globe was a very ancient invention, and the first model of it had been presented by Thales of Miletus. That afterwards, Eudoxus of Cnidus, a disciple of Plato, had traced on its surface the stars that appear in the sky, and that many years subsequent, borrowing from Eudoxus this beautiful design and representation, Aratus had illustrated them in his verses, not by any science of astronomy, but the ornament of poetic description. He added that the figure of the sphere, which displayed the motions of the sun and moon and the 5 planets or wandering stars, could not be represented by the primitive solid globe, and that in this the invention of Archimedes was admirable, because he had calculated how a single revolution should maintain unequal and diversified progression in dissimilar motions. When Gallus moved this globe, it showed the relationship of the moon with the sun, and there were exactly the same number of turns on the bronze device as the number of days in the real globe of the sky. Thus it showed the same eclipse of the sun as the globe of the sky, as well as showing the moon entering the area of the Earth's shadow when the sun is in line. Okay. So, it is probably the Antikythera mechanism. It's a book of puzzles. Yeah, we were working on the Mercury page. There appears to be no form of interaction with the game beyond flipping pages. Yeah, that is true. Also, hello Kaladin. Your native Japanese voice was impeccable. No, it is so bad. I don't like listening to it. Also, I actually never heard it, because when Jay clicked on the school children, I wasn't there. So, I don't know. The only line I'm happy about is when the school children are starving, but that's actually really rare in Caesar 3. Because in Caesar 3, if you build a school, you're usually trying to get some, like, patricians, and at that point your city isn't starving. Which is like, so starving school children line is kind of like lost art. Anyway, we have the Antikythera mechanism. This might just be a hint for us to figure out these Greek names, and that these are like months, maybe. Let's figure out the next line. The next line says, the man with the golden nose Arrange the Zodiac as his last work shows. And I thought this must be Justinian, or I think Justinian had a golden nose. Somebody had a golden nose. Let's figure that out. Justinian. I'm first gonna check what I was googling. You can starve the city while feeding patricians. That is true. Also, welcome to America. I'm not yet in America. I will be visiting America next, like in less than a month, in less than a week. It is actually scary. Ugh. Don't remind me. I do take California to be representative of the country, and that's why I have such a low opinion. I did not like it there. I know so many people who are from that area and they're like, oh, it's so nice there. And I'm like, what are you seeing that I'm not seeing? America isn't scary, he says, being from a country that's like 10 times the violent crime rate. And way worse theft and everything. Alright, no, why does it show me J? I want the Justinian the Great. Is it the first or the second who's the Great? Alright, what about his nose? No. Who's the other great Byzantine emperor? Constantine the Great? Oh, he's Constantine the Great? Is that how you write them? No, it's not how you write them. Constantinus the Great? The Great. I would like Constantine the Great. Come to New York. We have an actual culture. Most countries are more violent than Japan. That is not... Yeah, that is true, but I'm also comparing it to my home. Like... Alexios Komnenos? Alexios Komnenos. That's... Is that the guy with the nose? I wanted... No, I wanted the old Roman one. I actually wanted the founder of Constantinople. What's the founder of Constantinople called? Constantine... I thought it was Constantine. Okay, Constantinople. Founded by Constantine the Great. I just miswrote it. And what about your nose? I was so sure one of the Byzantine guys had like a golden nose. Byzantium. Byzantine. I'm gonna find Justinian II. Okay, it was Justinian II. The slit-nosed. Okay, we found it. MacPom can't be that safe. You have just no idea how high violent crime in the US is compared to any other first world country. Basil Bulgar Slayer. Oh, why you gotta bring Bass into this? Okay, so we are figuring this out. That this is Justinian II. The mutilation of the Byzantine emperors Justinian II and Philippicus. What? Justinian was deposed and his nose was cut off, later replaced by a solid gold replica of his original. How did they have a like? How are we sure it's a replica of his original? That is a... It's not that high, it's just well reported. Kaladin, you gotta look in the stats. You gotta look into the stats. He was exiled to Kherson in the Crimea. Alright, Justinian's reign saw the continued slow and ongoing process of the transformation of the Byzantine Empire as the traditions inherent from ancient Latin Rome state were gradually being eroded. Great. He was the first, he was such a pious ruler. He may have self-consciously modeled himself on his namesake Justinian the First. Augustium. No, I don't think this is the real golden-nosed man. So, people with golden noses. Is there a list? This man has a gold-plated nose. No, that is not what I'm looking for. Tycho Brahe. Okay, Tycho Brahe works. But isn't Tycho Brahe almost too late for our timeline here? Oh no, we don't want the German one. You guys can't read German. No, this is still in our timeline. Is it though? Is it though? It's 1600. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, the man with the golden nose. Man with the golden nose. Could be Tycho Brahe. How are there so many people with golden noses in history? Like, what happened to Tycho Brahe? I need to know. Tycho's nose is literally... The Wikipedia article about him literally has a section called Tycho's nose. I like that. That amuses me greatly. Okay, we're gonna learn about this now, if you want it or not. In 1566, Tycho left to study at the University of Rostock. Oh, that's near my home. Here, he studied with professors of medicine at the university's famous medical school and became interested in medical alchemy and herbal medicine. That's also relevant for us because we're probably gonna have to look at his alchemical thingies. On the 29th of December 1566, at the age of 20, Tycho lost part of his nose in a sword duel with a fellow Danish nobleman, his third cousin, Mandarup Parsberg. The two had drunkenly quarreled over who was the superior mathematician at an engagement party at the home of Professor Lukas Bachmeister on December 10th. Coming nearly to quarrel again with his cousin on December 29th, they ended up resolving their feud with a duel in the dark. Though the two were later reconciled, the duel resulted in Tycho losing the bridge of his nose and gaining a broad scar across his forehead. He received the best possible care at the university and wore a prosthetic nose for the rest of his life. It was kept in place with paste or glue and said to be made of silver and gold. Well, silver and gold. You see how dangerous that area is? It has sword-fighting Danish math nobles. I guess, yeah, you're right. I didn't consider those. I didn't consider those when I was saying America is dangerous. On November 2012, Danish and Czech researchers reported that the prosthetic was actually made of brass after chemically analyzing a small bone sample from the nose from the body exhumed in 2000. Why did we exhume Tycho Brahe's body in 2010? Can somebody tell me? The prosthetic made of gold and silver were mostly worn for special occasions rather than everyday wear. Why did we exhume him? In February 2010, the Prague city authorities approved a request by Danish scientists to exhume the remains, and in November 2012, a group of Czech and Danish scientists collected bone, hair, and clothing samples for analysis. Okay, because they wanted to know whether he was poisoned, either by Johannes Kepler Or Erik Brahe on the Order of Christian the Fourth. Okay, that is some medieval, not medieval even, like modern days conspiracy that Tycho Brahe, which, if you don't know, is a very, very famous astronomer, because he had a really good observational catalog, and he cataloged a lot of the stars and yeah, and a lot of the astronomical objects. He was he's not as famous as Galileo Galilei, or not as famous as Johannes Kepler, but he certainly is up there. Tycho worked in medicine and alchemy. He was influenced by the Swiss physician Paracelsus. The expression Tycho Brahe days referred to unlucky days that were features in almanacs from the 1700s onward. No. Okay, I would like to now... We now need to figure something out. So what are his works? List of works. Tycho Brahe. Rudolphine tables. The Danes are trying to clone him. He liked to party. No, I'm trying to figure out what book of his do we have to analyze. Which book? Which book? Tycho Brahe. Is that really the Danish pronunciation? Tycho Brahe. Isn't he in Civ 4? He's probably in Civ 4. He's probably in Civ 4 as a famous scientist. He'd definitely deserve it. The Rudolphine tables are actually it might be the Rudolphine tables that we're looking for. Okay, let's have a look at the Rudolphine tables. I would like the real Rudolphine tables. like this. I want to know where this is from. I mean, if it's really just the observational... I think he's an artist and... No way he's an artist. What about these? Is there something here that we can use? No. Okay, let's look at Tycho Brahe list of works. List of works by author Tycho Brahe. I somehow don't think this is what I need. No, this also does not. This is also not what we need. We need Tycho Brahe's books. Tycho's first work is De Nova Stelle, 15th century. But you need his last work. De Mundi Etheri Recontioribus Phenomenes, Epistolae Astronomicae. Well, which one's artist book then? When did he die? I thought he died like 1604 or something. 1601. Let's see later works. Elegy to Dania. The instruments he had used in Uraniborg and Siena were depicted in his star catalog in 1598. What? Okay, he farewell, Arthakun, farewell, Kaladin. You've not been terribly useful. And if the pace is too slow for you for this, then you just cannot appreciate the supreme and sublime joy and pleasantness, the satisfaction that can be derived from studying the inner workings of the world as it are depicted in Alchemia. It's a nail bite, exactly. Alright, Tycho received financial support from several nobles and in addition to the Emperor, to whom he dedicated his famous Mechanica. Tycho suddenly contracted a bladder or kidney ailment after attending a banquet and died 11 days later. According to Kepler's first account, Tycho had refused to leave the banquet to relieve himself because it would have been a breach of etiquette. After he returned home, he was no longer able to urinate. Before dying, he urged Kepler to finish the Rudolphine tables and expressed the hope that he would do so by adopting Tycho's own planetary system, rather than that of the polymath Nicolaus Copernicus. It was reported that Tycho had written in his own epitaph, "He lived like a sage and died like a fool." A contemporary physician attributed his death to a kidney stone, but no kidney stones were found during an autopsy. Performed after his body was exhumed in 19... How often have people exhumed this guy? It's 2 AM. It's really helping my insomnia. Thanks, Bralix. Yeah, we're on the edge of finding the mysteries of the universe. And modern medical assessment is that his death was more likely caused by either, and then there's a long list of horrible things that I don't even want to read. Investigations in the 1990s suggested that Tycho may not have died from urinary problems, but might have died from poisoning. No, thank you. Also, Relics, remember, don't sneeze violently. Don't close your nose while swallowing. Don't use the Valsalva maneuver to do the pressure thing. The moral of the story is don't hold your pee. Yeah, that is part of the moral of the story. Yeah, why is there a link here? Burst bladder. NBC News. Okay. That is weird to have a non-internal link in the text in Wikipedia like that. But yeah, that I just was referencing to Brelix that we were watching old Freeport play AI, the Somnium Files, and let's just say eyes play a very prominent role, and we found out that, don't Google this, but there's a thing called globe luxation, which means that your eyeball is not where it should be, and it can happen because, like, the list of things that cause it was very scarily, like, common. And don't Google Goombella either. Yeah, don't Google Goombella. Don't Google Goombella. Alright, we're pretty sure we think it's the Rudolph Fine tables. So, do we have the Rudolph Fine tables? Not sure these count as his last work, but Rudolph Fine tables. But Kepler did write himself as the author. Kind of a dick move, Kepler. Goombella, the Paper Mario character? Don't, Yashil, don't Google it. Don't Google it. Don't Google it. Okay, we need to get the Rudolph Fine tables. We were on the right track here. The Rudolph Fine tables consist of a star catalog and planetary tables. The main purpose was to allow the computation of the position of the known planets. Star tables had been produced for many centuries and were used to establish the position of the planets relative to the fixed stars. Although the Alphonsine tables were not very accurate, nothing else was available, so they continued to be used. Contents. The book, written in Latin, contains tables of the position of the 1005 stars measured by Tycho Brahe and more than 400 stars from Ptolemy and Johann Bayer, with directions and tables for locating the moon and the planets of the solar system. Included are functional tables of logarithms, a useful computational tool that had been described in 1614 by John Napier, and anti-logarithms, you mean exponents, and instructive examples for computing planetary positions. For most stars, these tables were accurate to within 1 arc a minute. Included corrective factors for atmospheric refraction. A map of the world also was included. The scroll in the lower left panel of the map is inscribed with the instructions how to use the map and lunar distance measurement to calculate longitude. It states that by observing the edge of the moon's disk in relation to a known star or a lunar eclipse, it is possible to calculate longitude at the point of observation by calculating local time and comparing it to the state stated in the tables. For this purpose, Kepler needed his map to be as up-to-date as possible, and is remarkable for being one of the first to show the Dutch discoveries of the west coast of Australia, Eendrachtland and Dedelsland. This information was apparently taken from the Nova Totius Terrarum Orbis Geographica ac Hydrographica Tabula by Jodocus Hondius II, published in Amsterdam in 1625. And he blah blah blah. Okay, does this map give us anything about... So why the Rudolphine tables? I mean, this is actually the... Look at the bird. The bird is holding, like, something with the tongue. And they did this as an ornament, but it just looks silly to me. This is supposed to represent the Emperor and kind of looks like a chicken. The chicken Emperor, yeah. Okay. We need... We need them. Okay, you are no longer available. Okay, we have them here. We have some... Oh god, it's 200 pages. Okay, give me the page. Oh, this is gonna be slow, isn't it? Alright everyone, I need you to look through this book and tell me if you find any page that contains the Zodiac. I'm gonna go from the start. I mean, it would make sense that it's just a normal position of the Zodiac, and we just have to rearrange the Zodiac to its normal position. This is a lot of text. We're not gonna read all of this. Is there no way to download this as a PDF? Please. Why would I comment on this page? Can I download you? Okay, here we go. We have a little bit better overview this way. Okay. Zodiac. Maybe you? No, that's just logarithms or something. Oh no, it jumps you back to the top if you click that again. That is terrible. There's that world map. It's an unfoldable world map. That's so cute. Like, I think the image of like historically important books that were printed centuries ago having like a fold-out map in the middle, like some science books for children. I find that kind of cute. I have a truly marvelous demonstration of the ultimate mysteries of the universe, which this common box is too short to contain. You see stuff about the Zodiac in like page 217. Really, like at the very end. we're gonna check. It says Sagittario and Aquario and stuff, but I can't see the rest. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there are some... Well, this is just where things are. Yeah, makes sense, but, so, the thing is... You mean specifically 271, okay, sorry. The thing is, in astronomy, you do, if you want to describe where is one of the stars, you do actually just say, it's in the star position such and such. So here, it says in Sagittario, ex libro de stella nova serpentus, in colpide Sagittae, so in the head of the archer of Sagittarius, and this just tells you the longitude and the latitude. So I think this is just a list of stars at this point. Because of you choose, this is like just a list of the long list of the long list of all the, how do you say? Constellations. Constellations is the English word. All the constellations, and it tells you then in constellation of such and such, there are these and these stars. Okay, I think these are just the tables. So there's Jovis, Martis, Veneris, there's all the planets. Mercury, Lune, Pars Tertiae. I wouldn't be surprised if it's about the image at the start. Yeah, it's the game so far has been like, oh yeah, you should take this image. Arrange the Zodiac as his last name shows. As his last work shows, but is there a way to arrange the Zodiac from this picture? Because I sure don't know. Like there's the planets are on the top, but I don't see the Zodiac here. Let's look very closely. These authors liked to make like super small things. But there's not even enough columns. There's only 8 columns, I think. No, there's 10 columns, but we need 12. There's a weirdly ordered clock. Yeah, but... those are way too many things. And this is 19. This is a clock with 19 increments. That is also not useful for us. Okay, here there are the... constellations. But we could just look up the normal constellations. Which I guess is maybe what the game wants us to do. Let's try that first. Let's try just look up the constellations. Luckily, I do know a bit about astronomy, so we can just say the ecliptic. And I want the constellations along the ecliptic. Okay, here we go. So, what is this? What is this map? If you've never seen this map, it's also kind of not showing nicely. If you've never seen this map, this looks confusing. This is the map of the sky. This is like, imagine we have a map of Earth and we project Earth onto like a 2D map. Like, you know Mercator projection, you've played EU4. I don't actually know which projection EU4 uses, so and this is the same. You just project a map on the sky, and then you say where are all these constellations, because people see like these different shapes of stars from Earth, and they say there's certain constellations. And then yeah, you can say here says Milky Way, which is like a dark band that goes like here, and it looks like really weird. It's actually a great circle, but because of the problems of projecting a sphere onto a flat surface, the Milky Way looks like it's doing like a wobbly line here, even though in reality it's flat. Same with the ecliptic. The ecliptic looks like it's doing like this weird wobbling, but it's actually a flat line. If you like, it's a great circle. It's like a great circle. And oh, EU4 doesn't use a projection because it made Europe much bigger. Ah, okay. Here is the gray ones are the Zodiac. What is the Zodiac? Why is it that Pisces is in... Oh god, now I have to think. I guess Pisces is in October, November, December, January, February. Why is it that Pisces is in February? Because that is where the sun is in February. The sun is always on one of these positions on the ecliptic. And even though we cannot see which stars are near the sun because the sun is way too bright, smart astronomers have known for millennia that the sun must be somewhere near these constellations. They just know it because they know, for example, the constellation Virgo is opposite of the constellation Pisces, I guess. And so they saw, oh, Pisces is like, oh, the sun is roughly in Virgo right now. And so these are the 12 signs of the Zodiac. And you can also see that actually Scorpios is kind of like whatever, and Capricornus, Aquarius, like these borders are more than defined, I think. These weird borders, because these borders look like oh, hello Freeport, speaking of the devils. These borders look like US states, so it's really ugly. Look at these borders of these constellations. But yeah, you can see all the constellations. There's Draco, there's Lyra, there is Ursa Major, there is the Giraffe, Camelopardalis, there's Orion, there is, there's Centaurus, which I can never see because Centaurus is a southern constellation. And yeah. The heavenly waters over here. Anyway, look like counties or congressional districts. Yeah, they're quite ugly. Okay, so if we just take these as granted, how would we rearrange the book now? And what does it do it? So one thing that it would happen if we rearranged these things over here, like in our book here, then maybe the connecting lines would form something new. And it says, he of the 5th month knows the technique. Some of them are a little gerrymandered. Yeah, for example, Hydra. Look at Hydra. What's up with Hydra? Or Draco. I mean, I know what's up with Draco. It's actually the constellation itself is so long. It's like, oh, it's a long snake. Like, where's the snake? Serpents. Okay, Serpents isn't actually that bad. It's kind of small. Which other one is awful? Look at Eridanus. Ugh. Oh. And I do have to refill my water. Because otherwise it gets too dry in here. Because it's a very dry day outside today. Long octines is long? Well, that's just a projection. It's actually pretty small. That's like the Antarctica problem. Right, it's at the bottom, so it gets like stretched a lot. Okay, how are we gonna do this now though? How are we going to do this? My drawing skills are not amazing, especially not on a pure screen like this. Okay, do we have a picture of a Zodiac as a 12 gone? Kinda. Oh, that is exactly the image I wanted. Thank you, Wikipedia. Thank you very kindly. We are just gonna steal that. And then let's go back. Where were we? Here we were. I'm going to open our snipping tool. Actually, we want this now. So let's draw the lines. Everybody help me here. Well, you don't have to help me. Actually, it would be great if I had an actual tool for this. But hey. So, who's connected to whom? Ugh, and now I need to remember which one is which. Okay, I do need the other image then. Forget it. We're flipping over. So, Taurus. Taurus is connected to Virgo. Taurus goes to Virgo. Oh no, I think, sorry, no, we're gonna have to do it in real. I'm too worried. I'm too worried that this is gonna be. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I want actually straight lines on this one, and I cannot draw straight lines. Window capture, paint net. Okay. There we go. Let's try to make nice straight lines here. Yeah, sure. Yeah, exactly. I've switched to painted net. So, we want Taurus goes to. I'll actually have to move things on my screen because Taurus moves to Virgo and Capricorn. So, Capricorn to Taurus and Virgo to Taurus. You know what? Before I do that, let's make a new layer. Just, oh, you can't even see the layer window, but I'm making a new layer. So, Capricorn. Oops. Sorry. Capricorn to Taurus, Virgo to Taurus. Gemini. Gemini, you go to Cancer. Gemini and Cancer are actually connected already. And Gemini goes to Capricorn. Should I make these thicker and larger? I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Alright, next. Cancer. Cancer, where are you? Cancer, you go... Oh god, you've got a lot. Cancer goes to Aries. Cancer goes to Aquarius. Cancer goes to Gemini. I've got that. Cancer goes to Leo. Oh wait, this line is wrong. This line is wrong. I made a wrong line here. I don't think I can select lines because this is not... Okay, well, back we go. I made the wrong line here, right? Gemini is the one that's connected to Capricorn. Yeah. So, Gemini was to Capricorn. Next is Cancer. So, what did I say? Cancer goes to Aries. Cancer goes to Aquarius. I should always start at Cancer. Cancer goes to Gemini. We have that. Cancer goes to Leo. Okay, that's this connection. Cancer goes to Libra. Okay. Cancer goes to Libra. Okay, next, Leo. Leo goes to Aries. Leo goes to Virgo. Okay, they're connected here. Leo goes to Cancer. We have that connection. Leo goes to Sagittarius. Leo goes to Libra. And Leo goes to Pisces. Okay. Next, Virgo. Virgo goes to Taurus, that's correct. Virgo goes to Sagittarius. Okay. Next, Pisces. No, Libra, sorry. Libra. Libra goes to a lot of things. Libra goes to Cancer. Libra goes to Cancer. We have that. Libra goes to Virgo. Libra goes to Virgo. Libra goes to Aries. Libra goes to Aries. No, that's the wrong one. That's weird. I thought this space might stay empty, but nope. Libra goes to Aries. Libra goes to Aquarius. And Libra goes to... Libra goes to Aquarius. And Leo. Oh, well, we have the Leo connection. Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio, you're a bit alone here. Because I don't have Scorpio. Am I blind? Is it only 11? I must have messed something up hard, huh? I have Virgo twice. Okay, we've messed up. We have royally messed up. We have royally messed up. One of them is not Virgo. Nobody mentioned this. Are you guys sleeping? Okay, we need to figure out which one is Okay, Scorpius is the M, and Virgo's the M with the shluk at the end. I did mention it, you ignored me. You know what? I have nothing to disprove you, so I will have to admit it. Anime. Yeah, I don't know. Why is there anime here? Zodiacs 12... Oh, because I googled Gone. It's giving me Hunter x Hunter results. But I just wanted a polygon with 12 corners. That's funny. Okay. This here is actually Scorpio up here. How do I fix that? Ideally, I just want to paint this. Just edit this. Just insert emoji reaction, sure. I need the scorpion emoji. No, that is not how I wanted that to go. I think I may not be able to fix this easily. Okay. Guess we're redoing this one. Let me just quickly redo that one. It's fine, it's fine. This was never meant to be a fast stream. Over here. Into you. Oh no, that is way too big. Alright, and we are going to just write them here in real text. So this was Scorpio. That is a tiny font. Scorpio. Now I wish I hadn't closed that. You were Taurus. You were Aries. You were Aquarius. You were the twins. Gemini. Oops, Gemini. You were Leo. You were Virgo. Oops. You were... It's... Pisces, Libra, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Answer. Okay. Put that back into our manuscript. Now we have a good manuscript. We're gonna redo this. Actually, I'm gonna change the color. I want a more visible color, a bit thicker lines if possible. And we're gonna start once again. Taurus. Taurus goes to Capricorn. Capricorn to Taurus. And Virgo to Taurus. Next, Aries. Now let's go the other direction. I don't want to have to redo it the same. So, Scorpio goes to Leo. Scorpio goes to Leo. We're gonna go on this one. Scorpio goes to Leo. Scorpio goes to Pisces. Scorpio goes to Libra. Scorpio goes to Capricorn. Next, Cancer. Cancer goes to Aries. Cancer goes to Aquarius. Cancer goes to Leo. Cancer goes to Virgo. Cancer goes to... No, Cancer does not go to Virgo, huh? Oh, I'm just blind. And it goes to Leo, and then the next one is to Libra. The small squiggle coming from Virgo is very triggering. We're just gonna have to live with this. This is a This is a non-perfect product here. Okay, Cancer, Libra, Scorpio. Cancer goes to Libra. It does. Okay, next. Sagittarius. Sagittarius goes to Aquarius. Sagittarius goes to Leo. And Sagittarius goes to Virgo. Next. Capricorn. Capricorn goes to Scorpio. Confirmed. Capricorn goes to Taurus. Confirmed. Capricorn goes to Gemini. Alright, next. Libra. Libra is already connected to Scorpio and Cancer. Cancer, yep. Scorpio, yep. Next to Aries. Libra to Aries. Libra to Aries is a go. Libra to Aquarius. Libra to Aquarius, huh? Libra to Aquarius. And Libra to Leo. Okay. Virgo. Virgo is already connected to Taurus and Sagittarius. That is correct. Leo. Leo is already connected to 4 things. It is connected to Pisces. It is not connected to Pisces. What did I do? I skipped Pisces. That's what I did. Alright, Pisces. Well, we'll have to check everyone in the end anyway, so... Alright, Pisces... Pisces is to... Scorpio, that's correct, and then it's missing some. It's missing a connection to Aries. Which is just this connection. Pisces is missing a connection to Leo. Okay, we did Virgo, now let's do Leo. Leo has 5 connections here, and Leo has 6 connections here. So Leo is only missing a connection to Aries. The other ones should be correct. Let's check. Leo Aries correct. Leo Scorpio is there. Leo Cancer is there. Leo Sagittarius is there. Leo Libra is there. And Leo Pisces is there. Okay, good. Gemini. Gemini has a single connection to Capricorn currently, but not to Cancer yet. Need one to Cancer. Okay. Aquarius. Why is Cancer not connected then? That's weird. Cancer should have Aries. Yep. Cancer should have Aquarius. Yep. Cancer should have Gemini, which is it now. Cancer should have Leo. Yep. Cancer should have Libra. I did that, okay. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius needs 3 connections, and it already has 3. So Cancer is there, I can see it. Libra is there, I can see it. And Sagittarius is there, I can see it. And Aries, you're the final one, you have 4 of them. You should also be done. You have Aries to Pisces, yep, that's correct. Aries to Libra, that's there. Aries to Leo is there, and Aries to Cancer. It's also there. Okay, so I think this is our rearranged thingy, which I'm not sure we had to do. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Please, please, I don't want to actually merge things down, but I would like to copy everything. How do I copy multiple layers? I think I have to say something like this. And then I have to say... Nope, I'm not good enough with Paint.net to say how do I copy everything. Well, I guess we're merging it down then. There we go. Okay. Now I can unmerge it. And I have it back. Okay. Alright. Now, let's keep reading. We can close this for a bit. Let's keep reading what the book says. And we've been playing it very straight. Instead of trying to just crack the encryption, which sometimes just helps, we're actually doing the work what the book wants us to do. He of the 5th month knows. Oh yeah, man with the golden nose is Tycho Brahe. He of the 5th month knows the technique. Connections plus word forms a key, so to speak. So, who is the 5th month? Well, I guess that depends on how you count. The Corinthian calendar would be Dodekateos. Right? Dodekateos is the 5th month. That would be... Who is on Dodekateos? Dodekateos. Leo. Leo is on the 5th month. That would be Leo. A Leo technique. Lion technique. Some kind of technique related to lions. Let's have a look at what we actually want to translate. Aha. We have... Interesting. Leo has a lot of connections. Are these all connected things to Leo? I think... So here we can see... we have to write it down anyway. I'll start writing it down here on the left. It's paragraph 5. Mercury Quicksilver. And I have to copy now the... Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's not close that yet. I'm not confident yet. Alright, I want... Okay, what's the first one? Libra. So it's gonna be Libra. Libra goes to TDACNAW. Then we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius ITGVXUI. Then we have Aries, I think. No, is that? Yeah, that's Aries. Aries YHKZHWA. Then we have Aquarius. TLLXVKX. And once again Aquarius. MXWFTGR. And then That's not where I wanted to go. Next one is Leo itself. Leo itself, MEDTUHI. Then Pisces, RW, CQ, NFX. And then finally, Sagittarius, KEW. Right, let's double check that. PDACNAW, ITGVXUY, YHKZHWA, TLLXVKX, MXWFTGR, MEDTUHI, RWCQNFX, KEW. Alright, as always, this is 7. This is 7. This is 7. This is 7. 7. This is 7. This is 7. Okay. Always groups of 7. Yeah. Sign of a zodiac plus groups of 7. Okay. Up to 7. Up to 7 here. And our hint is, he of the 5th month knows the technique. Connections plus word forms a key, so to speak. So now we have to figure out how could this be encoded using these connections. And remember, we know that the text before ends with will doubtless prove. Alright, what do we have? We have these connections. So we know Leo is connected to 6 other things. And it's always 7. So they're all connected to Leo. Let's double check that actually. Let's double check that. So Libra is connected to Leo. Sagittarius is connected to Leo. Aries is connected to Leo. Aquarius is not connected to Leo, so my theory with Leo being connected is kind of not, doesn't seem to be important. Aquarius, and then Leo, and then Pisces. Pisces is connected to Leo again. But Aquarius is the only one of these that is not connected to Leo. Do they all share a connection? Cancer is in an Aries. But Cancer doesn't get Pisces. Yeah, if I just look at Pisces and Aries, it's Pisces and Aries itself. They also share Leo. Otherwise, maybe Libra itself. But Libra itself does not go to Sagittarius. So I guess there's nothing here. Okay. Now do we think that these names here might be important? But these are Greek letters and we don't want to transcribe things into ancient Greek. Connections plus word forms a key, so to speak. A key, not multiple keys. But I think we've had that before, that we needed multiple keys and then it was only called key. Alright, let's try to find something about the 5th month. Dodekateos just literally means the 5th month. Leo cryptography. Oh, those are some interesting people. Nope, I have no idea. A programming language, that is probably not what we want. There was the cryptography tools website that we found before. Cryptographic tools? No. For example, Rot 13 was on that website. Decode? Was it Decode? Yes, it was Decode. Okay, I want some ciphers. I want to know about some ciphers. Tell me about more ciphers. Rot 5 cipher? No, that's probably not it. No. Well, what would be the simplest thing to try first? Let's try the simple things first and see from where we go. Like, maybe it's something simple. So, it would say Libra P. Now, he of the 5th month knows the technique. Connections plus word. Connections plus word. This line, connections plus word, is weird. Maybe it does want me to just use the English transcription? But is that unique? Is the English transcription of Ancient Greek unique? And in particular, would the old people that supposedly wrote this book in the in-game lore of this game, would they have used the same transcription as we would be using nowadays? I'm not sure about the latter part here. Okay. Kraneos, Lanatropios, Machaneos, Dodekateos, Oikleos, Artemisios. Okay, let's try it. So. How would we say this? I think I need this image here. But no, then the rearrangement doesn't make sense. If I don't have to rearrange it, that doesn't make sense. Huh? Game? Yeah. Is this even a game? Is a good question one could ask, but one would not be enlightened if one even thought about such things. Okay, he of the 5th month knows the technique. That must be a cryptography hint. There must be an encryption that has to do with month. I will type in month. Cistercian monk numerals? Nope, that is not what I'm looking for. How about Leo? Is there something with Leo? Alberti cipher. The Alberti cipher is a polyalphabetic cipher system that uses two mobile concentric disks which can rotate. Encryption uses a disk with two alphabets, one fixed, stabilis, one moving, mobilis. By rotating a disk, it shifts an alphabet to the next letter. To encrypt, the disk is set in one position. How to decrypt? Le decryption needs the disk, or the two alphabets, and the parameters. Why is half of this page French? Nah, this doesn't quite feel right. Fibonacci numbers? Yeah, we don't want Fibonacci numbers. French is the language of secrets, okay. Leonis. Dodecateus. Leo. The semaphore trousers decoder? Each letter corresponds to one position of the legs and pants. Also hello Krebsik, but what is the letter Z? Okay, let's write Krebsik. Let's write Krebsik. Krebsik. Alright, Krebsik, congratulations. Why is that so long? I guess you just have a long name. This is your name in trouser pants. What are you doing looking at Weber? We're not looking at Why are you guys always focusing on the advertisements? You guys are like, you're the reason the internet is full of advertisements. I don't even notice this. I guess you all use ad blockers, which is fine if this annoys you a lot. I should also use more here, but not in this browser. What is this? Is this like a stop sign? Anyway, this is very silly, and this is clearly not what we need to do. You're in Tokyo between... That is a very short window. Okay. Sure, let me know... Yeah, just tell me closer to the date, because I will forget. I will forget, so remind me sometime in March. Health is also currently here, but Health is somewhere outside, and then Health is at some point coming back to Tokyo, but I don't know yet when. So next. So we gotta focus on this riddle here. Right. So what do we do with these 7? It's always 7 letters. Okay, how about this hint? 7 letters. K7 code. That is not the K7 code. Okay, let's just try the decipher tool. Cipher identifier. What can you tell me about this nice cipher? Okay, clues of any. Zodiac. Leo. 5. Yeah. Okay, you want a Visionaire cipher, an Autoclave cipher, a Beaufort cipher. It's always the same kind of standard ciphers. It might be a Visionaire cipher, though. It might be a Visionaire cipher. Okay, let's try this. Let's try... yeah. Let's just try it. So, we are gonna do this. And then we are gonna say the alphabet is gonna be... What are the connections, though? Connections plus words form a key. I don't... Why do I have to connect them? This is so confusing. Okay, we're just gonna try a different thing. Padakna. How about the... Oh, I'm gonna open Paint Net again. How about... Oh, Beaufort? Maybe Beaufort is better. Alright, well, we're just gonna do it like this. And we're gonna say this is Libra. But Libra only has 5 letters. How could Libra be our code? Okay, yeah, the key. The key. Okay, the key is maybe Libra. Decrypt. Nope, that doesn't look correct. Okay, what else is connected to Libra? Libra is connected to Cancer. What Cancer? Nope, that doesn't look like it. You have to look up here on the right now for an ID code. In before is Rod 13 again. No, let's not hope. Okay, Libra is also connected to Scorpio. Virgo. Nope. Aries. Nope. Aquarius. This does not feel right, by the way. Leo. No. Connections. Okay, maybe we have to do the following. Let's check the following. Is there a connection that both Libra and Leo share? Libra and Leo are connected to each other. And they are both connected to Scorpio. And they're also both connected to Aries. No, decrypted. But he of the 5th month knows. Connect. Why do I have to arrange the Zodiac? That is the first weird one that I had to rearrange the Zodiac. Getting advertisements to go to cram school. Are you guys actually reading advertisement? Well, I think this one was a cram school advertisement, but it was over too quickly now for me to check. AI voice Gumi? What? Okay. You guys are way too... like, especially Ninjin shouldn't be so amazed from Japanese ads. Shirazuni. Oh god, what is this even? America ni ue ni motsu ka? Well, I guess... Uchi? I don't know. You have not seen ads for 20 years. Now that I know to be a lie. There are ads all over the city in Tokyo. Okay, let's try Beaufort. I feel like we need to find a better encryption, though. We need to find an encryption that has something to do with the 5th month or something. Yeah, this was a real estate advert, but... I mean, I don't care about the advertisement. I care about the tracking. That is the nasty thing. And the problem is all of the ad blockers that I used to use, they're all shifting in the direction of like, yeah, we're just also gonna be trackers. So the only real thing you can do is just block all of JavaScript. And I did that for many years. But at this stage, the internet is just non-functional if you block JavaScript on every page. And then you have to try to figure out, oh, which of these 10,000 content delivery networks do I have to allow to actually see something on this page? So it's a tough fight. I think Ninjin is still fighting the I'm blocking all JavaScript fight. Just ignore content that requires it. Well, we're doing graph theory today? Well, I wish I was better at graph theory than this. Okay. Zodiac sign. What is that? The Zodiac calculator. Oh, that's just calculating the zodiacs. Antikythera mechanism. We haven't really used the Antikythera mechanism hint, to be honest. What does your blood... I don't know my blood type, so I don't know. Now count the triangles in this image. Has anyone used it? You mean graph theory? Yeah, we have the Corinthian month names. And I don't know if we can learn more here. Alpha gets this into your DNS block list. I'm not on Linux, as you know, right now, so I don't have easy access to a DNS block list. How do you introduce yourself to Japanese people without knowing your blood type? That is a good question. I have not managed to speak to Japanese people, so that's a future problem. Right. I'm still struggling here. We're still struggling. We're really in the struggle phase of this page. I guess the Antikythera mechanism is there to make us realize what are the months, that these are month names. I think, maybe. Let's go with that, even though we haven't really used Cicero at all. The man with the golden nose is Tycho Brahe. Arrange the Zodiac as his last work shows. We rearranged the Zodiac. That is our blue thingy here. And then the lines we really need to analyze is the following. Belgium, yeah. He of the fifth month. He of the fifth month. That is Dodecateus. This is Leo. Leo over here. Knows the technique. So this is really the hint. Leo or Dodecateus knows the technique. Or somebody just born in May. May cryptography. Quantum computers may soon breach blockchain cryptography. I don't think so, but hey. Alexander May. Fifth month cryptography? I don't want to accidentally find something like that. The Mars cipher. Wait, is Mars the fifth month? Nah, Mars is not the fifth month, so... Why would you give me the Mars cipher? Also, it's way too modern. Scholar of the fifth month. He would suggest a person. Yeah. Well, Leo is a lion. Leo is male, masculine. So it could be the lion, the zodiac, the sign of the lion. He of the fifth month knows the technique. So another thing is that maybe Leo is wrong. Because actually Leo is not in the fifth month. If we're gonna be real here, Leo is probably, like, just timing-wise, Leo is probably just wrong. Although Leo is actually the 5th month, also in modern world, right? May is Leo? Or is May still... No, May is earlier, huh? No, May is Taurus, isn't it? Gemini, Taurus? I guess Gemini or Taurus, right? It's like switching between. Question is, how do we count? Pisces is February, Aries is March, Taurus is April, Gemini is May. Something like that. Okay, Gemini. The Gemini. What about the twin cipher? Surely there's a twin cipher, but twin wouldn't be one person. Gemini. There's no twin cipher? Twin cipher. What in God's name is this? Haven't you seen this? The double transposition encryption consists of the consecution application of 2 transposition ciphers. Yeah, it's a good game, Nikki. We're playing, well, you can't see the game. The game's here, Nikki. There's the game. We're playing Alchemia. And we're trying to make a Philosopher's Stone. Ignore the anime ads. They're just there. Alright. Where's our page? She's our page. I can't take my eyes off them. Well, they should pay me then. They should pay me. Shirazu ni. This means like disadvantage suru ka. Amerika ni uchi o motsu ka. This means like getting something in the game. Okay. Watashi to osareri something yaku shimasen ka? I'll be going now, says Nikki. Oh well, it was nice seeing you here, Nikki. I'll use your referral code. Adobe Acrobat. There we go. Yeah, Taurus is the other option. Okay, I'm starting to worry here. I'm starting to worry. I think this rearrangement, we have to think harder about this rearrangement. We have to look more into the... We have to actually find a picture of... Oh, we have this tiny picture of the ecliptic. We need to find the real picture of the ecliptic in the Rudolph Find tables. I think if we find that, we may have a shot. Okay, that's not it. How can a man write so much about the sky and not once draw the ecliptic? Yeah, and then we have the tables. Ah, the tables might not be useful. So maybe this is not his last work. Maybe this is not his last work. Things just don't add up. Things feel like they don't add up here. Yeah, this counts as published by Tycho Brahe, Johannes Kepler. What is the last work before he died? What is your last work before you died? The Tychonic system. I need this. I need the Tychonic system. Oh, yes. Something like this. Where was it published? I need a picture of the Tychonic system from the hand of Tycho Brahe, my man himself. Blah blah blah. He was very religious. Where did he publish it? It was announced in 1588. Became a major competitor with the Copernican system as the alternative to the Ptolemaic. After Galileo's observation of the phases of Venus in 1610, most cosmological controversy then settled on variations of the Tychonic and Copernican systems. In a number of ways, the Tychonic system proved philosophically more intuitive than the Copernican system, as it reinforced common-sense notions of how the Sun and the planets are mobile while the Earth is not. Additionally, a Copernican system would suggest the ability to observe stellar parallax, which could not be observed until the 19th century. On the other hand, because of the intersecting difference of Mars and the Sun, it went against the Ptolemaic and Aristotelian notion that the planets were placed within nested spheres. No, but where was it published? Come on. Okay, and I want exactly such an image, but from the original picture of Tycho. Um, 25-year-old website. Yeah, this, You're right, January 99. Well, it says copyright 1998. Yeah, we found some real archaeology. It does have Adobe Flash Player. Robert A. Hatch, the Scientific Revolution homepage. Okay, so we need... Michael, please do tell me more about yourself. Okay, other languages, help me out. Deutsch. Nope. Nicolas Reimers. That's not the guy. Maybe he never wrote a book about it. That would kind of suck. Maybe they just talked about it. Okay, this guy who made this, love the red text on black. Yeah, it's really a timeless design, isn't it? 1596. Reimers, the other guy who invented this kind of world model, predicted that the world will end in the year 1673. And he published a doomsday book. Ooh, and this guy had to flee in 1599 because he had called astrology fake. And Kaiser Rudolf, the very Kaiser Rudolf to whom this book is dedicated, or King Rudolf II, really didn't like that. Okay. This is okay, let's try Tycho Brahe. Tycho Brahe Zodiac. Maybe we have some direct images of Tycho Brahe and the Zodiac. No, I don't want the birth chart of Tycho Brahe. Tycho horoscope? What? The horoscope for... No, I don't want the horoscope for a... Oh, this is a Tycho Brahe system. What is this? Well, we're getting closer though. I can see something up here. Maybe I don't have to rearrange the lines. Yeah, it has a Zodiac, but it is not by Tycho Brahe. I'm hoping it's based on some older work of Tycho Brahe. Really, what I need is something like this but old. Ooh. Oh. Himmelkaart van het stelsel van Brahe Tychonius Brahe. I mean, if that's how you arranged it, we can go with this. We can go with this. You found another one on the German page of Tycho Brahe. Ah, yeah, that is exactly the picture. Okay, apparently... Okay, let's just... No, but this is arranging it differently. Now Leo is here. Isn't that basically what we had? No. What? Tycho, what did you do? Oh! So it is not the same as the modern one. It is really confused. Why would it be so weird? No, it is kind of the same, isn't it? Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Piscis, Aquarius, Capricorn. Yeah, it's just rotated and it's just mirrored. Yeah, it's not actually like there was no way it could be a different order. Like that wouldn't make sense. Right. Well, I don't feel like this helps me. But maybe it does. Maybe I'm just not smart enough yet to realize that it does help me. Let's pretend there is a... Well, first of all, the first problem I have is that in the book, the 12th Gon is arranged such that one of them is at the top. That's not very helpful. So I can't just map that. Okay, one thing we can check. One thing we can check. Let's check, for example, actually, Leo is not of the 5th month. It should be Taurus. It should be Taurus. Well, that's weird. Where was my... I want to keep that. I definitely want to keep that. Maybe... So here it's the other way around. Here Cancer and Gemini at the top. And here Capricorn and Sagittarius are at the top. But in any case, the Zodiac is on the outside, and it's in the usual order, or it is reversed. Not that that greatly matters. We could... We could think about... but the sentence is the man... No, sorry. He of the 5th month knows the technique. That's really the weird one. 5th month is either Dodekateos, just the 5th month of the Corinthian calendar, or it is Leo, because Leo is next to Dodekateos here, or it is Taurus, which is here, Agrianios, on the Antikythera mechanism, Agrianios. Agrianios is on the 10th month. Isn't Dodeca 12? Isn't it? Well, it could be. You're right, Dodeca is 12. But, I don't know about the Corinthian monthliness. We can double check. So here they say number 5 is Dodekateos. But of course that doesn't prove anything. That is this. Okay, do any of these look like ciphers? Poinikaios, Kranios, Lanatropios, Heliotropios, Makaneos, Dodekateos, Oikleos, Artemisios, Pseudarios, Gamilios, Akrianios, Panamos, Apelaios. I also don't think we can brute force this cipher. I don't think we can. We do need to figure out what does it mean, Libra, and then this. And I assume once we have the first one cracked, we'll have them all cracked. And this is 7 letters each. This is always 7 letters, which I don't know why that would make sense. That could just be arbitrary. I need to find... He of the 5th month knows the technique. That is really the... He knows the technique. Connections plus word forms a key, so to speak. I also don't know what arranged... So, the only way that Arranged the Zodiac, as his last work shows, could make sense is that it lets us figure out what is the 5th month. And the only way it makes sense that we need the Antikythera mechanism is that we learn that Dodekateos is the 5th month. So, this would imply that we should look at what is at this position, but it doesn't map, right? It doesn't map. Here, the 12th gone is such that one point is at the top. And here it is such that the it's rotated by 30 degrees. So, not 30, 15 degrees. It's rotated by 15 degrees, so these don't map to each other. So in this map it would be Virgo or Leo. In that other map that we found, it would be Libra or Scorpio. Libra sounds like there might be a cipher, but Libra is not a person. Book cipher. Ugh. No, I don't think it's a book cipher. we don't need this. Well, Scorpio is at least a he. The Scorpio cipher. The Scorpio cipher. There is a Scorpion cipher. Ooh hoo hoo hoo. But it's from 1991. That doesn't really make sense with the theme of the game. No, that's not it. I mean, Chosra still does make a good point, but what is 5? 5 in Greek is Hent? So there's no 5th month with like 5 in the name here. Let's try to think about this logically. There are too many connections to these things. Like some of them have like 6 connections, like Leo. Others only have 2, like the Taurus and Virgo. I need a cookie. I don't know. I might be hitting a wall here. Okay, here's the thing. The shortest months here have 7 letters. Right? They never have more than 7 letters. They sometimes have more. I mean, they never have less than 7 letters. And if they have never less than 7 letters, that would maybe help with the cipher where we needed. So the connections. That means we need to think about the connections in relation to these words. But then the question is, what kind of cipher do we need? And furthermore, also the problem is these are written. Maybe it's just a Caesar cipher. Julius is the 5th month. Is Julius the 5th month? I mean, originally I was thinking that Julius is the 5th month. You are right. That is actually not a bad argument. Some kind of Caesar cipher. Okay. Let's try a Caesar cipher because we are desperate. I will be very disappointed if it is. And well, it's gonna be a low shift number, okay? None of these look like they're actually connections plus words forms a key. I know connections plus words forms a key, and also I don't know what that means. Number of connections plus something's the shift. Yeah, but look. I just tried. Oh no, there is a shift. The gray. I'm very disappointed, Shazrao. I am very disappointed. Okay, let's try to reverse engineer it before we. That might just be a coincidence. Can it be the gray? Will doubtless prove the gray. Yeah, that's probably it. But why? Why? Okay, we need to find 22. How is this a 22? So he after I was actually thinking about, oh, maybe 5th month is meant in the old style. But I didn't think of Caesar. But let's see. It might not be true. It might not be true. Why would this be 22? In what world? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 people that are connected here. I have no idea how this adds to 22. These are clearly more than 22 letters. Why 22? Because if I put this first word in to a Caesar cipher, which Joshua correctly said that is the person of the 5th month, that is a very good hint. But this is not a key. Connections plus words form a key, so to speak. Now, why does Libra get to 22? And why are we even rearranging these things? No, but now we're not even using... Yeah, we have to be using these Antikythera names. Like, otherwise it makes no sense. Okay, let's just, before we do that, okay. Sagittarius. This is disappointing. I hope it's not 22 always. Yeah, it's 15. So it's definitely, this is the solution. We can now solve it, but why? Can we figure out why? So this... He was 22. Without... E of the 5th month. Caesar. That's just a shift cipher. 15 or 11. No, why would it be 11? Oh, you mean it could be the reverse is 11. Okay, yeah, 11. Okay, let's write that down. But you can always calculate. It's always like... Yeah, maybe Libra is 4. Libra does actually have 5 connections, so that doesn't actually help us. Okay. Libra is 4. Sagittarius equals... I'm not sure. Sagittarius equals 15 or 11. Somebody think very hard and tell me why. I want to know why. We could have just brute forced this once again. We could have just brute forced this without doing anything. We've learned about Tycho Brahe, we've learned about many things, but... Arrange the Zodiac as his last work shows. Maybe we never found it. Does Sagittarius correspond to the 12th Corinthian month? Maybe? Ah! Maybe something like that. Maybe it's... The question is, though, we never found... So if they wanted us to use this picture here, or maybe another picture, maybe this picture or something, the problem is that these segments are not... It's like rotated by 15 degrees. So now I don't know, is Cancer the top one or is Cancer the first one on the right? Like, is Cancer or Gemini supposed to be the top one? Right? Like, I never found an image that maps to this 12th one. Like, maybe there's another image of Tycho Brahe drawing something. But all the images I can find, it is slightly shifted. And that's already throwing me off. I feel like... Oh, classic website here. If you make it match, it should match perfectly. It shouldn't just be, oh, it's kind of matching. It should be, you're making it match. Okay, let's see. Tycho Brahe system. Nope, that's not it. Nope. No, these seem to be the only images like this. This one, or... Aha, here's one. But this is Copernicus. Yeah, this is a 17th. That's way too late. No. There's no perfect matching this to this. But let's pretend it is. Let's look for one where Libra is kind of in this position on the bottom right. Right? Because this is number 5 down here. Let's look for one. So the hint also was, surely the game creator used something that's easy to find, like the Wikipedia one. Yeah, but 1, 2, 3. This is not. I mean, here would be Leo, which is not correct. Like Libra, is it Gamelios? Oh, let's try. Let's try Gamelios. Actually, let's try Gamelios. Gamelios. Right. Well, if I count Sagittarius as the top one, or should I count you as the top one? Because your symbol is here. Okay, maybe we count Capricorn as top. So this is the top, and then we say 1, 2, 3. Okay, I want the Craneos, whatever Craneos is. Craneos is 2. Yeah, but now we still need to 12. Okay, how many connections does Okay, there are 2 connections here though. But that would make it 4. Which is but this is the other direction. And you say it would take Sagittarius. You want to put Sagittarius here. That is 4 connections and Artemisius. Right, the next one is no, it's Sagittarius. Oops, sorry, on the left. So we need whatever is on the left, which is Aries. No, I'm doing this wrong. Aries is here. Aries has 4 extra connections. And the month associated with Artemisios is 7. So it'd be 7 plus 4 is 11. Okay, that is it. Okay, that is it. That is it. We were reverse engineering it. So now let's try Aries. And let's try it the real way. So Aries... I can't even describe what this is, so... Yeah, let's add in the numbers here. Let's add in the numbers. Yeah, let's add in the numbers. So Artemisios is... I'm gonna open paint.net again. We have a look at Antikythera. Artemisios is... Artemisios is... This is 7. Gamelios is 9. Craneos is 2. Dodecateos is 5. Pseudareos is 8. Pisces, no, not Pisces, sorry. Phoenikaios is 1. Ekleos is 6. Panamos is 11. Chosroes is on fire, yeah. So after you finish your Philosopher's Stone, will you start creating a countrywide alchemist? No. Also, there is no Japan in Crusader Kings, as we all know. Makanev is 4. And Pelaios is 12. Lanatropios. What? Lanatropios also? But we already have Craneos. Did I do a mistake? There's no Macaneos. Macaneos doesn't exist. Interesting. Anatropios is also a 2. Weird. And Taurus is... Maybe I need to use these numbers. Agriosios is 10. Okay, and then Joshua would say we should add the number of connections to it. So I'm gonna make that in another color. In green. So this should be 11. This should be 12. This should be 4. 5 plus 6 is 11. 8 plus 2 is 10. Pisces is 4. 6 plus 5 is 11 again. Well, that's a lot of 11s. This is 14. This is 7. This is 17. This is 5, and this is 12. You all agree with my math here? I can sometimes be quite wrong. And then the corrected positions. The corrected positions, if we go according to this picture, is that we say, what did I say? Top is Capri. Next is Saggy. Then comes Scorp. Then comes Libra. Then comes Virgo. Then comes Leo. Then comes Cancer. Then comes Gemini. Then comes Taurus. Then comes Aries. And then comes Aquarius. Oh no, I'm missing one. I need to leave some space. Aquarius. And you up here are... Of course... No, you are Aquarius. Oops. You are Aquarius. You here are Pisces. Okay. That is what they wanted us to do, which I find... let's just say I find that a bit ambitious to expect that of me. Because there were so many movable parts in this riddle. Like, I can see it now, reverse engineering it. Once again, the crucial hint was Chosrau saying, oh, it's just a rotation cipher because it's Caesar. Which was like, oh, that is disappointing. And Chosrau did reverse engineer it mostly. Alright, let's see what we can do with this now. We would predict. So we need to... We'd say Aries is now 11, which is 15 or 11. Oh, sorry. 11 or 15. So we're gonna take... Okay, we're gonna take these texts. Okay, let's okay, we're gonna translate this as the greater gift, was it? A greater gift. And next, we would say you would go in with a 15 or 11, rather an 11. Let's try. Decrypt 11. It does not work. Oh, Aries is 7. 7. Oh, no. We have to add the connections. Didn't you say we have to add the connections? Because Libra is 4 only if we had 2 plus 2. Artemisius is... Artemisius is 7. Oh, yes, you're right. I looked at this one. Sorry, yeah. I looked at the black script. I should look at the blue names. You're right. I should look at the blue names. Aries is 7. So 7 is the 19. Good thing you're paying attention. A greater gift for God? Maybe? For God? Oh. And then we have TLLXVK. So this one is Aquarius. So it's a 5. Or rather, it's a 21. No, I looked the wrong spot again. Arias is this guy. Yeah, Aquarius has 6 connections. I just can't do math. That should be a 6. Well, nobody saw this. This is also not it. Interesting. Aquarius? This is the sign of Aquarius. I mean, I can just brute force it, but I would like to predict the number. You have 4 connections, and your value is 2, so you should be 6. But this is just nothing. Maybe try some others first. Okay, yeah, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we just made a mistake. Leo. Leo should be 10 or 16. Wonders. Okay, Leo looks good. Leo looks good. But then the rest is almost... And then we have Pisces. Pisces is 17 or 9. In the woo. Okay. Probably in the world. So... No, I must just be... The number is just wrong. I don't know what's the right number there. Pisces is here. Okay, yeah, Pisces was 17, that was correct. And the next one is Aquarius. And Aquarius has 4 connections, and the month is 2. So it's a 6. That is weird. Okay, let's... I mean, we don't really need to spend more time on this, so let's just brute force it. Let's just find out what's the number. Maybe I'm off by 1. It's 19 and 7, so I must just be... Is Lanatropius... Oh, Lanatropius is 3 on the Antikythera mechanism. I see. Okay. So that's the whole thing is just... It's different between one Wikipedia article and another. So this is a 7. This is just a 7, and that was the secret. Just off by 1. I don't know how I make this better now. This is a 7. Okay, the greater gift for God has... Let's look at it. Has secret. Next. You... Also with 7, please. Has secreted many. Ted many wonders of the were, and then the last one is probably RLD. RLD. Okay. No, that's not a dot. Okay. Men, the knowledge gained in searching will doubtless prove the greater gift for the greater gift. For God has secreted many wonders of the world. And something, something, something. Alright, with that we have managed to solve. We did solve. We now understand what you were supposed to do, even though I couldn't do it in the moment. Like I just... The associations were a bit loose here. Bit too loose for me to... Oops. To fully grasp it. We have done Mercury. How many pages left? Well, we have 4 out of 7 now. We have actually tried... We've actually already tried Mars. We have already tried the Sun. The only page we've never tried is the Moon. That's the only one that's completely virgin in that sense. Carryu already knows the answer to Iron, if I remember correctly. So I need to have a go at that at some point. The game suffers maybe a bit from... I would almost call it confirmation bias. So, you know, in science, one of the most dangerous things you can do is you come up with a theory that explains how the world works, and it actually matches all the evidence, and you stop. That's like that's a very insidious thing that can happen, actually in real life as well. You just see something, you have an explanation, it fits, and you stop. Because in actuality, you have to not just consider, oh, does my explanation work? You have to consider, are there other ways to explain this? Are the other ways maybe potentially better ways to explain the phenomenon? Right? And I think this game has a bit of the problem that, like, oh, the author has designed exactly this one way how you can interpret all these hints they are giving us, and then you can solve the puzzle. But the author has kind of maybe neglected too much that all of these hints are like, this page was so ambiguous. I don't feel bad about struggling with this one and just going to reverse engineering, because at the end they're like, connections plus words forms a key, so to speak, and the arrange the zodiac as his last work shows. Which doesn't even tell you, should you rearrange the connections? Should you just rotate things? Like, one Wikipedia edit and the game becomes unsolvable. Yeah, maybe. Also, Blobber has a lovely example of that. But anyway, I still enjoy it. It's just, yeah. There was a bit much slack in this one here. Like, which one was really... The Jupiter page was really good. The Jupiter page was really good. And the Saturn page was also really good. Like, the Jupiter and the Saturn page, still my favorites so far. So this is Zodiac and Caesar. Which was the Jupiter page? The Jupiter page was the one with the numbers. This one. And, yeah. That one was fun. That one was fun. That one was also maybe the shortest of all of them. That one maybe just took an hour and a half to do or something. Maybe I liked it because I actually didn't struggle so much. Alpha's done with the game. I'm not done with the game. I just finished the Mercury page. I'm going to take a short break. Basically just to refill the water. Do you want... Does anybody want... Okay, we can in principle return to the Mars page, or we can go for the Moon page. I don't know which one we should do. I feel like it makes more sense to do the Moon, so I'm not even gonna let you vote. We're just gonna do the Moon. Just gonna do the Moon, but first I need a quick break. So I'll open the Moon. The Moon page is on the left here. It's these weird thingies. It's like there was this one person who came over from YouTube a stream or so ago who said like, oh, this looks like some kind of cipher, blah blah blah. I'm sure it's some kind of cipher. We're gonna figure this out, but you can already have a look while I'm right back here. So no, not starting soon. Do I have like a break? Do I not have a text that's just literally like taking a break? Sandwich break? It's not really a sandwich break, but hey. Let's just pretend this is a sandwich break.